All right, let's discuss a little bit of the written homework 3.1, these graphs. So each graph has good things and bad things. The good thing about this first graph are the arrows that signify that this graph goes forever. The points of the intercepts are well defined. The asymptotes are dashed. However, the asymptotes are not necessarily vertical or horizontal, so that's one issue. Using a ruler helps a lot. And the graph doesn't actually go through the points that are listed. But more so, the issue here, this graph curves backwards. That means this isn't even a function, because the function should pass the vertical line test. It gets difficult to graph an asymptote as it approaches, to graph a graph as it approaches an asymptote, because it needs to continue to get closer and closer. So as soon as you feel like you're too close, end with an arrow. Don't continue on. And then this should all be a nice curve, not a kind of wiggle straight line in between. So that's probably the worst graph on here. The one below, again, nice points, but the line actually doesn't go through the points. And so this line should be redone to cross through the points. More like that. And I still missed it a little bit. But if you make your points a little bigger and still label them, then there's no question. The bigger issue on this problem are the asymptotes, how the graph approaches. So you notice how my graph is approaching the asymptote. As soon as I get close, I end with an arrow. This one appears to be going towards this asymptote, which is not the correct asymptote. Same over here. This appears to be dropping down to about there. This one, a little better. I can see that it's approaching, but and this one is already going horizontal. Wrong asymptote. It needs to continue to go up. The one on the right, same issue. It's not approaching the asymptote. That's the wrong asymptote. This one, wrong asymptote. It needs to continue to go up closer. Maybe that was a little too fast. But these really do approach very rapidly. And this one's completely missing this other side. And so that one definitely has some issues. And the best one here, you can see the asymptote. It's continuing to go closer. It has not gone vertical. And it's still approaching the asymptote, all four sides. The only thing I could think of is it didn't have an arrow there. And that's just really small things to be picking on. This is a great graph. This is what you want to have, a nice smooth curve. As far as the smoothness of the curve, these two are probably the most smooth, but they just didn't approach the asymptotes well. Hopefully this gives you some thoughts about how to graph these with asymptotes, the rational expressions, better. All right, thank you.